Jesus says to a woman, I do not condemn you. Go and sin no more. Jesus says, I do not condemn you. Neither do I condemn you, says Jesus. Go and sin no more. And Jesus was sitting in the temple court. And there were listeners, people who were sitting around him listening to Jesus. So there was this young woman that they had caught who had just been sleeping with a man. Grabbing her by her hair, grabbing her by the arms, and they were dragging her to Jesus. And people were shouting, she must die. She must die. This woman is a sinner. And the religious leaders were saying, we caught her in the very act of sexuality. And she's not married. And according to Moses' law, she must die. We must stone her. What was it that caused her to do these things? Was this how she made her living? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe she felt very lonely. We don't know the reason. But the fact is, she was caught and she was yanked outside and dragged to Jesus. She was dragged by two men that could have been the age of her father. What thoughts must have raced through her mind? Every man came with his 1 or 2 stones. They were ready to kill her. And they came to Jesus. Then the leaders said to Jesus, and they were holding the stones, we have found this woman in bed with a man. And the law of Moses says that we should stone her. What do you say? But then Jesus, he did not answer them. They kept saying, and Jesus was writing in the sand. They all start to look down. As they were looking down, the girl felt much better because the faces were no longer looking at her. They were looking at Jesus. What is he writing? Jesus stood up from the crowd. And he said, the one who has not done any sin, let him throw the first stone. He was not done no sin. Let him throw the first stone. Then Jesus looked at her and said, where are your accusers? Where are those who have accused you? And she said, they have gone. Then Jesus gave her a promise. Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more. People of Lokichoggio, Jesus did not come into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. Jesus does not condemn you, but he asks you to come. Receive the gospel. Recognize that you are a sinner. Turn from your old life and come to Jesus.